Welcome back, race fans, to the opening rounds of the May Rally Tournament. 32 cars banging their way to the finish line down Slingshot Highway. Groups 1 and 4 are going to burn some rubber. Here we go. Driving the GT Hunter from Team A, that crazy Canuck, Adam Hutchings. Driving the 98 Prelude, Nick Lawati. Nighthawk from Ladylike Racing is driving the 95 Porsche Carrera and driving the 2017 Camaro from DRFL Racing in Canada, Forrest Jenkins. Good luck, drivers. Let's race. Hutchings and Lawati in the front row. Lawati, Hutchings, Nighthawk, Jenkins all sliding into turn 2. Jenkins flips. Oh man! Lawati pulling away. Then Hutchings and Nighthawk turn 3, spinning, still leading. Lawati takes it, and woo, pretty close. But Hutchings and Nighthawk, they come in 2 and 3, and a DNF for Jenkins up there at turn 2. Scoring is 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for last, and a DNF is a 0. But we got a new rule, race fans. The lap winner gets a bonus point for each DNF in his or her lap. Top 2 advance to the next round. So the newcomer Lawati takes it, and he gets a bonus point for Jenkins' DNF. Hutchings is a close second, Nighthawk third. Hutchings and Jenkins in the front row. Jenkins, Nighthawk leading Hutchings and Lawati into turn 2. Sweet turn by Jenkins, but here comes Nighthawk. Turn 3, but Jenkins steps on it. Nighthawk's fading. Here comes Lawati and Hutchings, 3 and 4. So Jenkins jumps to a second place tie with Nighthawk with that lap win. Both are still 3 behind Lawati. Hutchings is 4 off the lead. Jenkins and Nighthawk in the front row. Nighthawk, Jenkins, Lawati single file into turn 2. Nighthawk driving fierce, holding off Lawati into turn 3. And Jenkins fishtails, but Nighthawk's got skills and holds on for the win. Lawati third and Hutchings fourth. Well, it's not lonely at the top here. Lawati and Nighthawk tied at 10. Jenkins only 2 back, and Hutchings is 5 back. Remember, top 2 advance. Lawati and Nighthawk in the front row. Nighthawk, Jenkins, Lawati single file into turn 2. Nighthawk and Jenkins battling into turn 3. And Nighthawk flips, but she's plowed by Jenkins. And here comes Lawati, smacks them both across the finish line. Oh! So here's a slow-mo replay. Jenkins plowing Nighthawk on a roof. Lawati smacks Jenkins across first, and Nighthawk second. Opening round, and the sparks are already flying. So Lawati pushed Jenkins to that lap win, but he eliminated himself in the process. Yikes! Nighthawk and Jenkins will advance to the next round. Driving the 70 Toyota Celica from Rabbit Shetland Racing, Daniel Bear McKay. Driving the 89 Porsche 944 from The Cliff, Wild Mike Noble. Faith Martineau from FM Ladies Racing is driving the Corvette C8R, and driving the 71 Firebird from Riley's Racing DRC of the UK, Liam Taylor. Bear and Noble in the front row. Bear leading a jam back into turn 2. Now Bear and Taylor pulling away, coming into turn 3. Bear still leading, Taylor flips, yikes! Bear takes it, and Noble and Martineau drive on by Taylor on his roof. Oh man, tough break for Taylor. So Bear jumps off to the early lead with a DNF bonus point. Noble and Martineau second and third. Taylor with the DNF. Bear and Taylor in the front row. Taylor, Martineau, Bear, Noble spinning into turn 2. Coming around, Taylor's leading out Martineau, the others falling back. Turn 3, and it's all Taylor and Martineau, and a big ugly Sandal, come on! And Bear in third, and we lost Wild Mike back there. So Bear is still leading, but check out Taylor. That DNF bonus point brings him 2 behind Bear. Martineau's 1 behind Taylor, and Noble is 3 back from Taylor. Martineau and Taylor in the front row. Martineau and Taylor locked up into turn 2, and Martineau's pulling ahead, heading into turn 3. Oh no, Taylor flips again, tragedy! And Martineau's all alone, she takes it for the win. then Wild Mike and Bear in third, and Taylor, what can you say, on his roof? Oh, tragedy strikes again. So now Martineau jumps to the lead with Bear 1 back, Noble and Taylor each 4 back from Bear. Final lap coming up. Noble and Martineau in the front row. Martineau, Taylor, Noble, Bear single file into turn 2. Still leading, Taylor and Noble battling in turn 3. Martineau's holding on, then Taylor's spinning, and then here comes Noble and Bear. So Martineau of FM Ladies Racing takes it convincingly. She and Bear will advance to the next round. Driving the 2018 Bugatti Divo from High Octane, Cheyenne Wheeler. Driving the 61 Ranchero from Big Bishop Racing, Gigi. Matthew Parisi from Gravity Track Grand Prix is driving the 2006 Pontiac GTO, and driving the 2015 Jaguar from the Botilla Racers, Marius Botilla. Wheeler and Gigi in the front row. And Gigi flips on her side. Oh man! Wheeler and Botilla into turn 2. Now Wheeler pulling away completely into turn 3, and not a contest. Wow! Wheeler for the win, then Botilla and Parisi, and we lost Gigi back there somewhere. So Wheeler off to an early lead with that bonus point. Botilla is second and Parisi third. Gigi got the DNF. Wheeler and Botilla in the front row. Botilla, Wheeler, Parisi, Gigi single file into turn 2. And Botilla still leading, coming around into turn 3. Oh, he flies off the track! Oh, and it's Wheeler and Parisi coming to a photo finish! Oh, man! Wow, we'll have to take a look at that one again. There's Botilla on his roof. Let's get a replay on that. Okay, so slow-mo here. So Parisi is closing on Wheeler. Wheeler's on the left, Parisi on the right. And take a peek here. I think it's Parisi who still took it. And, oh no, Wheeler. Wheeler held on for the win. Yeah, that's Wheeler on the left side. So another DNF bonus victory, and Wheeler jumps off to a commanding lead. Parisi 7 back. Botilla and Gigi battling for that second advancing slot. Parisi and Botilla in the front row. Parisi, Botilla, Wheeler, Gigi single file into turn 2. And Parisi pulling away, Botilla spinning turn 3. And it's all Parisi. Wow. Then Botilla, and then Wheeler. And, oh no! Gigi on her roof. Oh, it is a tough series for Gigi. So Parisi gets the win and the bonus point, putting him 5 ahead of Botilla. Wheeler still leading with 14, and it's just been a tough series for Gigi. Gigi and Parisi in the front row. Parisi, Gigi, Botilla, Wheeler all jammed up into turn 2. And Parisi ahead, Gigi battling Botilla into turn 3. Still Parisi. Then Gigi, Botilla, and Wheeler, they'll finish in that order. And no contest here, folks. Parisi and Wheeler run away with this series. They'll advance. Driving the 2017 Lamborghini Urus from Spania Lanes in sunny New Mexico, Lawrentown, Abercrombie. Driving the Lamborghini Veneno from HFA Motor Club, former champion Ego. Another former champion, Kevin Rose from Jimbo's Diner, is driving the Lotus Esprit. And the other half of Spania Lanes, driving Grand Cross, Stephanie Hughes. Abercrombie and Ego in the front row. Ego and Rose leading into turn 2. Coming around, Ego leading 360, Rose closing turn 3. And Rose control issues, Ego still leading, Hughes battling Rose, and it's a tight finish with Rose, Hughes and Abercrombie, 2, 3, and 4. So Ego jumps out to the early lead, then Rose, Hughes, and Abercrombie. No DNFs and no apparent weaknesses in this group. Abercrombie and Hughes in the front row. And Hughes jumps out to an early lead into turn 2. Wow, nice high turn. Sideways, but still pulling ahead. Abercrombie a distant second. Turn 3. Oh, Abercrombie flips. Oh, man. And Rose and Ego, they go around him, and they're going to finish 2 and 3. Oh, boy. And there's Abercrombie on his roof. What a shock. So Hughes gets the bonus point from her teammate's DNF. I guess you call that mixed feelings? Anyway, It's pretty tight up top with Hughes, Ego, and Rose all within 1 point of each other. Abercrombie is still struggling in this round. Rose and Hughes in the front row. Rose, Ego, Hughes, Abercrombie single file into turn 2. Rose and Ego creating some distance into turn 3. Perfect turn by Rose. Ego holding on for second. Hughes and Abercrombie third and fourth. And here we go, folks. The heart rates are racing. Rose has got 11, but Hughes and Ego are tied up at 10. Now, Ego and Rose will be starting in the front row on this final lap. Ego and Rose in the front row. And Ego's out early into turn 2. Ho-ho! He's pulling way ahead, taking this out of the judges' hands. Rose a distant second, turn 3, exclamation point Ego. Then Rose, Hughes, and Abercrombie. Oh, what is this going to do for the score? And oh, baby, who doesn't love a playoff? Ego takes it, but we have a tie with Hughes and Rose. So here's the tiebreaker. We'll have 2 laps, switching lanes each lap. If a driver wins both, obviously they'll advance, but if both win, the driver with the largest margin of victory will advance. Rose outside lane, Hughes inside lane. Rose early lead into turn 1, and the lead is widening heading into turn 2. Still accelerating, no answer from Hughes yet. Around turn 3, and it looks like it's Rose all the way by a pretty good margin. So going into the second lap, Rose has the advantage. Let's see if Hughes can answer the bell. Hughes outside lane, Rose inside lane. Rose out early again into turn 1, and again pulling away, turn 2, nicely done. The gap widening, turn 3, sideways, control issues, here comes Hughes. Oh, but she smacks him from behind and pushes him towards the finish line, and Rose advances with a clean sweep. Yes, sir, the Moving On Club is back in business with these 8 members. Congratulations to Nighthawk, Forrest Jenkins, Bear McKay, Faith Martineau, Cheyenne Wheeler, Matt Parisi, Ego, and Kevin Rose. We'll see you in the next round. We're just getting started, race fans. So much more to come. Keep following this tournament. Be sure to hit like and subscribe for immediate updates. Check us out on Facebook at Slingshot 360 Diecast Racing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the races.